worry. I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Yeah, sure.
There. Can you see it?
Just a dumb boar. You're relieved until you see the flash of a dagger.
Yeah. But we don't need to fight.
Don't we? I saw you on the ship. You're in league with...
Your mind You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light. The fear.
What was that? What's going on? The worm. Of course. That explains things. Somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Apology accepted.
A kindred spirit.
So it's interesting, like, it doesn't say that he approves from that. Is that like a hidden approval? Because I can't say that
snatched me.
when he's not in the party.
A pleasure. So, do you know anything? Turn us in. Although, it hasn't happened yet. Well, yes, of course. But first things first, you know, I was ready, and you all right.
As he joins your side, your mind dances with thoughts of a perfect, pretty corpse.
Narrator sounds like she's having fun. All right, I'm not even going to bother. All right, there's something I wanted to check. Guidance until long rest. Beautiful, that mod is working. You got the automatic pickup, and we got the night, and I no longer have a thing above my head because I disabled that. I think I have on camp either. Well, let's go ahead and talk.
You have a manner of irresistible desperation about you. I like it. Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
That's a lie.
Astarian's an interesting find. Let's hope any future acquaintances don't hold a blade to your throat by way of introduction.
See, he didn't do that technically in this playthrough, which is interesting.
The imperious elf's got the red eyes and pale skin of a white, and I'm not convinced he's any more trustworthy.
There, a Mindflayer, and it's hurt.
This game is totally different from this angle. Actually kind of incredible.
Do not let your guard down.
Curious if there's any dark urge in the dialogue.
Approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
No, I should be furious.
Yes, you feel hate, and you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
You know.
The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls,
That's a game over.
Radiate malice.
And that's not something I want to do.
monster. Death is too good for it.
You sleep perchance to dream tentacle dreams. Alright, so that's 2 inspiration. It works even in there too.
What's going on with that room? Looks unstable somehow.
Approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
A hand? Anyone?
I would love a hand. Blazel likes this? Oh my god, that's bizarre. Because that actually happens. I know that's like a blatant early urge thing. Oh, Jack of all trades count towards straight up X too.
Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick. Aha! Oh. Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this.
Interesting, he's got a right line of sight, but I didn't. Where the heck was I looking? You alright?
A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well.
I was.
I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insult. No, you shook the insult. It's a you don't.
You seem to know an
Most, no doubt, but we're most certainly going to need a healer. Oh, but I see you're traveling with plenty of company already. Perhaps I can join
Oh,
you
was
later
this an
instead.
option before? This has to be new, right? I'll take Astarian's place. You can head back to camp.
I would object, but sitting by the fire while you do all the hard work sounds marvelous, actually.
A decision most excellently made. Shall we?
That's a nice little increase. So yeah, because I'm kind of taking over a roguish role. Don't need Astarian in my party. We will go ahead
Direct me.
and level Gale up. We are gonna have to respec everyone, but and no, we're not gonna go evocation. We're gonna go divination. We will go evocation at level 10, but yeah, no point now. All right, so spells to know. Wait, what spells do you know? Pretty garbage ones. Mage armor, we're gonna spec that out because I'm gonna have my camp guy know that. So, and then we're gonna have Find Familiar and Magic Missile, but the thing is, I know Magic Missile has scrolls. It doesn't matter. I'll just pick it now, and then when I respec, I'll have him forget. So Magic Mission, Witch Belt, ew. Find Familiar, and I like how that fades as soon as I do it. Okay. Find familiar Raven.
I've got a long road ahead.
We have 2 inspiration, but I don't really want to use it for this.
With a flick of the wrist.
DC of 20. Here we go. So I basically have I have a 25% chance of doing this plus guidance knocks it up to about 35. Ow! Well, first things first, we'll try with another Thieves' Tool. Let me... Oh, I have another Thieves' Tool. Try again. Can I not pick? I guess I can't. There we go. Thank you, guidance.
A strange coin. I wonder what it's worth.
Huh. Soul coin. Upgrade certain equipment. That's a mod I got.
Looks like someone wanted to bury their secrets.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
Yeah, I've got a -1. I got a -1 for both of these. Go back on fail. We'll do this, because if I fail once, I can go try the strength. It's the same roll. Oh, barely succeeded. Thank you, guidance.
As the lock opens, a loose page comes with it.
Sorry, I've got
Magic pulses
that.
from the
I think
parchment.
people are home.
What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what?
Religion 10. One. Oh, easy. I'm apparently a very religious dirge.
Gods. These are the names of gods, once lost but now restored after the Second Sundering. The last 3 names in this book sit close together, but are so devastated by the scroll as to be unreadable. Entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn, silently recorded by this book.
Oh, that was a Gale inspiration? Ah, there we go. Alright, so I have all 4... All 4 an additional inspiration there. And a brave enfeeblement for doing that, I guess. Because they didn't used to do that. So bizarre. Anyway, let's press the button.
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
Let them come. The darkness can be to our advantage.
Okay.
Can't afford any mistakes.
We have this one guy that's on his own. So I can have Gale. This can't kill them, so I think this is going to start the fight. No?
Secrecy above all.
Because he can't see? Wow, those are really bad freaking rolls.
Should have worn better boots.
Keeping low.
I'm confused. That's too.
Unseen.
Okay, free kill.
Don't want to think about why my eye is itching.
Okay, and that leaves. We've got the level 3 guy here.
Bad for one's back, this.
One of freeze is going to do slightly less damage than fireball, but commence battle. That is the biggest one, which is good. Things to drop on him. Okay, stop.
What now?
Oh, he's surprised. Are they all surprised? Is that why the other one didn't do anything? Might be. Let's rend vision. Beautiful. Now if he's blind, he can't see me. I can freely fly back. And I will have advantage on every attack. Of which we'll just do a normal melee. Beautiful. Then I can action surge now, but I don't think I'm going to, because what I'm going to do... Oh, seriously? Rolled 2.
Don't mind me.
Alright, so can I do 13 damage? The answer to that is no. So, Lae'zel, we definitely want you to go for the kill. Action surge, and wow. Then I guess you can just fall back. Because they're too far out for everyone else. I don't want to go out there and be alone. We'll just wait for them right here. Taking out the biggest threat.
Swift and lethal.
Let them all dash towards me. I think I'll have to dash one more time. Maybe this one? This one might have line of sight.
My turn.
This is not worth it. I get these back on a long rest. Yeah, I want it for the next fight.
Time to strike.
Let's not get caught off guard.
You do 5 times the damage of a crit. That's why I like
I will ascend.
the critical variant rolls where if you get a crit, you automatically do max damage with 1 die and then roll an additional. I think it's much better. Oh, look at you. That is slightly annoying, but that's not too bad. Just jump to get that extra distance. You look like you're in range of a cleave between the two. But this does do half damage, and this I don't think is particularly worth it when my goal is do damage. Advantage on wisdom saving throws and spread. Oh! It's actually really good against dex-based enemies. Insta kill. God, this sword is good.
Blood comes easy these
Sword
days.
is carrying this fight pretty much at this rate.
Allow me to demonstrate.
What? That was weird. Jeez, I'm rolling such crap. Go for a peck.
Can't give up.
Beautiful. And you guys all appear to be looted. Again.
A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
And those would auto-loot if there was something of interest in them.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me,
I wonder if he's a follower of that god, maybe.
as always.
Could be.
What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
Who is the he?
Arbiter of certain matters. But that is not important now. Wilt thou answer my question?
Yeah, sure.
So, I ask again, what is the worth
That's a
of a
Durs.
single mortal
Mine
life?
seems worth little as my blood calls me to harm others.
A life and how it is lived are different equations. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each
Bird is inspired. Is it just release withers? Just release withers. Alright. So pissed off that it doesn't auto sort. Or to just select take all. It's in a pickup. Oh, I think I did sort. I think. Actually, these weigh almost nothing. I'll put those under valuables. The poison and stuff went in there. Nice. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Alright, so I would potentially do one more fight. Let's talk to people real quick.
You're not versed in magic, are you?
I'm not. Why do you ask?
No matter to worry the unlettered over. If you meet any elder wizards, let me know. there is a matter I'd like to seek advice on from a master. Go ahead. I'm listening. Memory loss isn't usually a symptom of xenomorphosis. If it is, they've forgotten to write it down in any text I've read on the subject. Then again, our case isn't exactly usual. Perhaps whatever's causing our tadpoles to remain in stasis has also affected your mind. If xenomorphosis takes place, all trace of your former self will be subsumed into the Mindflayer's hive. So, to still be here, if a mite forgetful, still a win in my book. We all have those from time to time. I once wished a most impure demise on a colleague of mine who bought the last remaining copy of Etheril's Enchiridion of Enchanting Easements. It's a first edition, too. As regards to your own morbid little fantasies, I'm sure they're nothing to worry about, so long as they remain fantasies.
Ironically enough.
Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, City of Splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good... There.
So interestingly enough, it seems that the worm made us super weak.
Didn't that paint enough of a picture?
Oh, no, I'm not doing that. Oh, that's all it gave me?
How can I help?
I guess the other one wasn't a return. I should have thought of that. That is a nice feature.
So, we've picked up a wizard who managed to get stuck in his own portal. Hardly a promising introduction. My dagger-happy friend, what troubles you?
Oh, that's a dirge. That's gotta be a dirge line. I don't have a dagger. Nor have I shown any proclivity of using one. That's the right use of that
I've heard
word.
you can't get blood from a stone, but apparently you can get a wizard from one. Gale seems interesting.
Alright, did all that. Alright. Is Withers here yet? Is. I don't need a respec, but I would like Gale to. So, do I respec him now?
Ah, I shall be here in thy camp, for whenever thou hast need of my should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, a matter as...
Alright, so... Wizard, cantrips, which ones do we want? You're going to be a battled mage-focused guy, so we definitely want Firebolt, we definitely want Ray of Frost. Shining Grasp is good in case he gets in danger. Spells... mage armor I'm actually not going to have. First off, he's human, he can wear light armor and have a shield, so that's not actually a huge issue. It is good to have, but I'm going to have a wizard hireling. I can actually do right now that I think about it. We'll do. Alright. So as for spells, Find Familiar, definitely yes. I need Enhanced Leap. This is really annoying that I have to respec to get it. I guess I could use the hireling now that I think about it. Yeah, we'll just use the hireling. And then that would leave shield to help you prevent getting hurt. Magic missile. Ice knife for a little AoE wouldn't hurt, I guess. Let's see. AoE for Thunder Wave, big AoE. I think that's it for spells I really want. Sleep for the zone of control is pretty good just to have. And then abilities. We dump everything. So the two important ones for him right now are dexterity and intelligence. Later on, we're going to throw some in charisma, but for the moment, it's going to be intelligence. And we're also going to go full on ability score improvements for him. He's not going to get any feats. He's just going to be a normal mage, basically, but he preferably is going to be one with 20 intelligence and almost 20 charisma. We're going to give him the gauntlets of dexterity in the future in order to make up for that dexterity lacking, but that's not till level 10. That's a long ways out, probably post Act 2. As for other things, Constitution is always extremely important for any kind of spellcaster. I see him being kind of weak. Let's do that. Blank, blank. Looks good. Investigation, insight. I think it actually makes more sense. Investigation. I don't even know if investigation pops up. Can't think of a single one, but religion does occasionally, and religion is an intelligence check. And it would make sense given his history. Insight. Yeah, we'll get rid of insight and give it investigation. Hate that that's automatically chosen from race. I can't change that. Kind of annoying. All right. We're confirmed. I'll level you up again. We want divination. And as for the spells, I'm not going to bother with mage armor. Utasha's Hideous Laughter and color spray. I guess, because most of these I can learn. The Sky Self I have no need for. This I can learn in a scroll, this I can learn in a scroll. As for Prepare, definitely good sleep. Magic Missile isn't great yet, so I think I will keep that out. It is good just to not have a potential not miss, but having a Raven is pretty important. And we will... Lae'zel's going to be in this next fight. I'm not even going to bother respecking her, because she's not going to get any better. You could have one better AC, I guess. It's not worth it.
Whatever comes.
Shadowheart just needs to get better stat distribution. This is bad otherwise.
Ah, I shall be here in my camp.
Let me change my class. So, Shadowheart's going to remain a cleric. If I manage to recruit Minthara, she will basically take Shadowheart's place. And I will be switching them in for their personal quests, but otherwise, when it comes to spells, we definitely want resistance, we definitely want guidance. And I'm never really going to use Sacred Flame because a lot of characters have really good dex abilities. So I guess just light. She's never going to talk. Blade Ward is not that great. She's going to remain Trickery Domain like my other one because I'm interested in Pass Without a Trace. And when it comes to ability scores, that only needs to be 16. And make this the one, and then we can make... she's going to be wearing medium armor, but... she's going to be primarily ranged base. So because she's going to be primarily ranged base, I am going to be giving her the boost in dexterity. We've got the 16 wisdom, 16 dexterity, and then I can throw the rest into intelligence and the rest into strength. I think that's a good split. Her being not charismatic actually kind of makes sense. Now, when we go into stuff to do, persuasion makes no sense, not for the medicine, so that's that. Okay.
What am I to do?
Level her up to level 2, nothing to write home about. I'm just going to make sure I've got the spells that I want. So she has the evoke duplicity, strike enemies with illusion within enemies within 3 meters of the illusion, tackles of advantage for you and your allies. Both attacker and a creature within 3 meters of the illusion. So that's actually not very good at all, because I'm not going to be like a melee based team. That guy about Sanctuary. Bless is always good. And I guess Shield of Faith. Alright, now... You're just standing here.
Go to hell.
And good evening to you too.
You're a good sport. Go to hell. An everyday expression. So trivial it's almost meaningless. But we've seen hell. It's real. And it isn't trivial. Devils, dragons, mindflayers. They used to be abstracts. Pictures on a piece of paper. What a difference a day makes. Now we have tadpoles slithering through our heads like carnivorous feti. That's not abstract. That's the spirit. Let's be up with the lark. Find a healer before the wee one gets hungry. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Your magician seems dour tonight. Understandable. Can't say I'm a fan either. It's just hard to join in when all of this feels so new. The night normally means bustling streets, bursting taverns. Curling up in the dirt and resting is, a little novel. I'm in no place to rest yet. Today has been a lot. I need some time to think things through. To process this. You sleep. I'll keep watch.
Sure, I'll sleep better for that.
The pleasure is all mine. Sweet dreams.
I like the idea that my character is like, mentally he's actually like a really good person. My grandfather suffered from Alzheimer's before he passed, and he... Wait, where did your thing go? Interesting. And he became like real happy as he lost his memory. Not was he wasn't happy before, but that was his inherent personality. So I like to think that maybe this guy has an inherent personality of being a good person. It's just his bloodline that causes the issues.
Doing the rounds, are you? You'd better get some rest. What were you two talking about?
We were discussing the next steps.
I see. I'd be careful with Gale.
You don't trust him?
He's a wizard. All they care about is power.
That's not
Let's
necessarily
hope we rapidly
true.
find a healer. You seem reliable. I think you know how important it is that we find someone who can cure us. Best if we focus on that.
More... If we find someone to help us, the better.
Good. We might even get lucky and find one right away. As I see it, we're overdue some good fortune.
And I know it is kind of cheating to have the modifier show up in text, but, and here's my reason for this. First off, I think would be an inherent trait of my character, being someone who would have gotten by inherently manipulating people. I'm gonna go up a wall.
Forever.
I have good initiative.
Open the bloody gate!
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are...
Goblins are on the tail, they let them here, Druid's gone, Gatekeeper dies.
Damnable roach! And suffer its sting.
Featherfall? He had Featherfall somehow? Oh my god, is that... Okay, why wasn't everybody sneaking? I thought I had everybody sneaking. That was my mistake. Oh, maybe she saw somehow. Man, that's annoying. Also, I never gave you a bow. Or I did, you just never equipped it.
Time to strike.
Alright.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Can I... That sends her nowhere. Okay, possible to hit both of you with a thunder wave? Yes, yes it is. Kind of a waste, but do it. Goblin needs a... Oh, yeah! Nice. Shoved them both off. Was that a double kill? No, almost.
What's the plan?
Anyone I can... Hard to say.
Onward.
Is that not enough? Oh, I can't actually see them from here. Well, I forgot to give you your spells. It doesn't matter. Alright, we'll dash you to keep you back a little bit. You're going to be useless otherwise.
Another fight. Let's go.
Back a bit. And you can come over here, but not really going to do much. Alright, well, let's see. If I jump, I can jump to here, which is indeed slightly more. Make 1.5 meters for doing that.
Step to it.
Need to go to there for some reason? Whatever. Hey.
My path be true.
By sickle and sword, struck them down!
Yeesh, that was pretty bad. Okay. Shadowheart. I think a Blessing would work. We're gonna pop one spell. And they're gonna be on our ranged focus characters. This.
Never a dull
That's all
moment.
for your turn. Both might die. But it's fine. Oof.
Onward.
Wait, it didn't let me change that with potent? That's odd. I guess a 1 can't. No, you should be able to. Okay, you can start running down. Ah, bummer. Nice.
I'll bleed every last one of you!
Wait. Okay. Bonus action.
Another day, another fight.
Yeah, I could do it this time. I guess I can't do it for myself. Oh, and the poison last. That's good.
Let's finish this. On the move.
Oh shoot, I should have done this first. Still trying to figure out. Yeah, he was hit for 3, but he only. Oh, he's rallied. That's why. I was like, what? He only has 1 HP.
While the iron is hot.
Man. Nicely done.
Let my name be known.
Oh man. Oh, this guy's almost dead. Oh no, my raven. Okay, we healed. Let's have normal range. Now let's see you. He's immune. I guess they. Okay, good to know that that's a mechanic. Jeez Louise, what is with these damage rolls? About 110 and like 5 1s, I think, isn't it? Can I hit one and not hit somebody else? Looks like that's a no, so we'll just stick with firebolting people. Finally got the damage I needed. And we need... oh, we might get a level up after this, too. And an 8? Oh.
Taking position.
I gave 20? Really? Aww. Wait, you need 94? Did you need more?
That was the last of them. Open the gate! Where is the bastard?